on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NFL here to give you guys my late recap to the Bears-Seahawks game. I apologize I wasn't able to get to it right after the game. Had some family matters to take care of, but hey, better late than never, okay? So let's talk about this game. The Bears win a thriller at the end. I wouldn't say actually a thriller, but they win a very exciting game at the end, which ended up being much better drama than we all thought. 25-24 as they upset the Seattle Seahawks, because the Seahawks were favored in this one by quite a bit. I believe 6.5. Okay, so what are my initial thoughts? All right, look, here's the thing. We all know it was a meaningless game, right? This game means nothing for both teams. The Seahawks are out of playoff contention, and so are the Bears. But I mentioned this on Twitter too, by the way, follow me on there. Look, any Bears win feels nice, right? Even though, you know, at this point, they're all meaningless. So it was fun. Nice to see a little bit of Nick Foles magic before we close out the season here. Obviously, Justin Fields did not play, and Andy Dalton did not play as well. So we got to see Nick Foles and, you know, the Bears going for that 2-point conversion at the end there. That was nice to see. But yeah, folks, like this at the beginning, my thoughts were, boy, can you think of a more unwatchable game for the Bears in years, right? You got Nick Foles starting at quarterback, right? No Justin Fields, which is honestly the biggest reason to watch Bears football right now, to see Justin Fields in his development. You got the game in the snow, right? So, you know, inclement conditions. You got an opponent in the Seattle Seahawks who aren't very good, and they're not a playoff team this season. And you still have Matt Nagy as your head coach. So, like, all of those things combined, and it was just like, man, it was one of the few times where I was watching the game and I'm like, I'm really just not into it because there was just nothing there. But then, again, at the end, it picked up and we got a thriller there for the Bears. So, nice to see, right? Nice to see for Nick Foles to get that, you know, touchdown and win the game for the Bears. I'm honestly shocked at how bad the Seattle Seahawks are. I mean, this team should not be this bad with Russ Wilson and company, but maybe this is the end of Pete Carroll there. Who knows? Either which way, taking a look at this game, not much you can take away here, folks. I mean, Monty didn't have a great game on the ground. 21 carries for 45 yards. You know, as far as receivers, we had to dust off Jimmy Graham there. Obviously, he did catch that touchdown, so I can't make too much fun of him. But Rashad Penny ran all over us on the Seahawks, had a monster game. Robert Quinn, you know, still on pace to break the sack record for the Bears, and he's been having a phenomenal season. But yeah, it's really just been watching the development of the young guys, right? That's what I told you guys would be the important thing. But it was nice to see, right? And I'm not going to come in here and just, you know, yell and get mad and scream about how, you know, annoyed I am at the Bears' poor season. It was a nice win to celebrate, but for all the people that were saying, oh, if we had lost this game, Matt Nagy was getting fired. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Matt Nagy was always going to stay until the end of the season. That's just not how the Bears ownership group operates. They do it the classy way, the right way. They're going to wait till the end of the season to fire Matt Nagy. So, and you know what? We're so late in the season. I agree with that. What's the point of firing Nagy now when you got 2 games left? I mean, it would be nice. He should have been fired weeks ago. Or he should have been fired by the bye week. At this point, him finishing out the season, is it the worst thing in the world? No, because we all know he's going to get fired. And he was, even in a press conference, he talked about, I'm under the assumption that I'm going to be allowed to finish out the last 2 games, as if he already knows. He knows he's a dead man walking. So, listen, this game was nice, but really the important thing is let's get Justin Fields back and healthy for the last 2 games, because he is the only reason to watch Bears football right now. At a larger scale. I mean, obviously you have the other young guys like Mooney, like Komet, like Thomas Graham, Jalen Johnson, Monty, and guys like that. But Justin Fields is the real reason to watch it. So overall, folks, it was a nice win. I enjoyed it. It made my Sunday a little bit more exciting, a little bit better. But overall, we know it doesn't change anything. And the last 2 weeks of the season, I want to see Justin Fields, and we know Matt Nagy's coaching out the last 2 weeks. So let's hang in there, team. Hang in there, all right, Bears fans. We got this. So close to the offseason. We got this. Let me know what you guys think. Anything you guys took away from that game, let me know down below. As always, thanks for watching.